welcome. It is finally almost the end of the year 2025. And what a year it has been. Thank you for being here today with me for the Cultivating Calmness podcast, the final episode of the year. We will not be having a podcast the next 2 weeks because it will fall on Christmas Eve and New Year's Eve, I believe, if I did my dates correct. So we are not going to be doing podcasts on those days. We're going to be enjoying time with friends and family and just being chill and relaxing. And I hope that you spend that time doing that as well. But as we come to a close for the year, I am just reflecting on a lot of things that have gone on this year and thinking about the holiday season, and wanted to just recap a little bit and talk a little bit about what's coming and, share some of those thoughts with you. So thank you for being here. This is my favorite time of year. I love seeing Christmas lights, putting up the Christmas decorations. If I had room in my house and I had places to put it, I would buy all the Christmas things and my husband would hate me for it. I do not, and I have to limit myself with that, but I love going to all of the craft shows that come up this year. I mean, there are craft shows all year long, but especially during this season where I get to just see all the things that people make, even if I don't buy a lot of things. I often try to buy from these vendor shows, craft shows, because I like to buy unique gifts for people. That doesn't always happen. And there are still some things I haven't gotten yet here this 1 week till Christmas. I'm still on the lookout for some things. So not everything is coming from a handmade market or anything like that, but I have loved going to those things my entire life, and I will continue going to those things. Makes it one of my favorite times of the year. So I don't know about you, but thinking about all those things that bring us joy and happiness at this time of year, sometimes it can be hard for people. I work with trauma and grief, so the holidays are not always the best time of year. So if that's the case for you, you may be finding those things that do bring you joy despite the things that are bringing sadness or hardship for you this time of year, or maybe just this year. And that's one of those things for me. As far as what's gone on the rest of this year, I have hair getting into my face. I'm sorry. The rest of this year, I have one of the big things that we were able to do with my business that I was really excited about, and we are going to continue on. And we are almost fully booked for next year for our luncheons. So that's great. I've had people express interest in, potentially having more. That is not a decision I have made as of yet. But one of the big things that we were able to do this year was to get CEUs for all of the luncheons that I host. So for all of my luncheon presenters, I am extremely grateful for you, your time, and the energy you put into your presentation. And I have so many great and talented colleagues out there who have been willing to present on any number of topics. And I am really grateful for you and your expertise. And I love listening and attending these. And yes, I'm hosting them, but I also like being present and learning from you. And as I tell most people, we get their information ahead of time and typically see, their slides and everything ahead of time. But I try not to really look at them so that I am learning along with everybody else what is going on. So that was something I was really proud of, that we were able to get those luncheons and those presentations, CEUs this past year. And we are going to continue that on this year. And those CEUs have been provided to us by Strong Blossom Incorporated and our friend 𝗪𝗁𝘁'𝘀. And she has been great at being able to do that for us. And we have some exciting things coming up this next year. So I can't wait to announce those big things next year. Keep your eyes and ears peeled for some of those announcements, along with all of the wonderful presenters that we have coming up this year. Like I said, we have most of our month filled with most of our year filled with each month covered with somebody presenting on something, and lots of different topics. I'm trying to think. We got functional mental health, I am finally presenting. I have avoided presenting myself for 3 years, and I will finally be presenting in January. It is my birth month, so no better time to present than January. And if you missed it at the All Ohio Counselor Conference, I will be presenting on functional mental health principles, and how you can incorporate those into your practice. We will have somebody talking about like Christian counseling and narrative therapy, how to kind of incorporate and talk about sex therapy ethically, transference, countertransference, shame, dopamine. What else? Ketamine assisted therapy, RODBT. Yeah, there's so many good topics that we have coming up this year. So those are just a few that are coming to mind. I didn't write them down. So if any of those interest you, Kate, take a look at them listed on our website. We have those coming up. You can check those out. We had a lot of great presentations this past year. We had anger, EMDR, the last one coming up this week on the perinatal mental health and loss. We've had grief and ADHD, like autism, ADHD, emotions. Oh gosh, I'm trying to remember all of them. They were really great presentations this year. Yeah, so many good presentations, and we are now trying to get some of those past ones up on our website. So that's something else we were able to do this year, is get them up on the website for you to purchase and view virtually. We aren't doing them virtually and in person at the same time. We much prefer to have you in person. That is my thing. I want to see people in person. I personally am not a huge fan of virtual trainings, although I do attend and have attended and have to attend some virtually. Not my favorite thing. So I would love to see you in person. If that's something that interests you, the third Thursday of every month is our luncheon. I know Thursday isn't the best day for everybody, but if you see one that interests you, put it on your calendar, mark it off, save a couple hours on a Thursday, and come in. We would love to have you. There is one Thursday next year in July that is going to be the fourth Thursday because of a conflict with our location. So that's the only one that's different. But otherwise, third Thursday of every month, we would love to have you. Virtual sessions we're going to have available. We're going to try to have all of the ones coming up this year as virtual sessions. So if you are a presenter, that is something we are working on. If you are interested in presenting, that is something we may be able to do for you as well. And like I said, some other things may be happening in the background. We had the All Ohio Counselor Conference. I was voted as the president of Central Ohio Counseling Association. That was a big thing for me. So we are coming up on half a year in that position, and then I will be stepping into the past president role in July. And Susanna Perry will be taking over as president, and we are just excited to see what we can do with the 𝗏𝗀𝗃 and who we can, gain new members. So if you are a counselor in the Central Ohio area, and it's actually a pretty big area, if you sign up to be a member of the Ohio Counselor Association and you're in Central Ohio, you can check that box and you will be a member of 𝗏𝗃. And if you are not a counselor, but you are another provider of some kind, whether that's a social worker, an marriage and family therapist, a psychiatrist, psychologist, if you are another professional and you would like to be a member of the Ohio Counseling Association, you are able to be a member of ours as well. It's an associate membership. So many people are not really aware of that. You are welcome to be a member. We would love to have you. We have many events and we welcome all people to come to our events. So we have those. We have at least something monthly, and we will be having more things coming up here as well. So those are some exciting things that have happened in the last year and things coming up in 2026. I have been really focused on trying to narrow my focus on my practice into that functional health, functional mental health realm. And that just means that I love working with anybody, but I want to work with people who are interested in exploring those root causes, not only, with your mental health. So whether that's trauma and where like some of the things I do today, where is that coming from? Why do I do that? I like exploring that with people, but also those physical things that you're coming into session with, exploring that gut health, exploring those hormones. No, I'm not personally doing the testing right now. Eventually, someday, that is something that I will do, but I do have knowledge of those things and I do have appropriate referrals for you. So those are things that we talk about. I can make the appropriate referrals or talk to you about what you can talk to your doctor about if you're not quite able to go to an outside provider. We can talk to you about how you can talk to your doctor about what kind of testing you can get and see if they may be willing to provide that testing for you or run those tests for you. So that is really where I want my focus to be. That's where I like. But I have lots of people who come to me who we don't necessarily talk about those things, but I do mention them. I do kind of plant those seeds and encourage you to think about other things because we can do all the therapy in the world, but I'm not going to change, your gut. I'm not going to change your hormones just by talking about stuff. That's going to take other steps. Just like in counseling, we send you home with homework, things to do outside of session. This is the same thing. It's what can we do outside of session? And we may address some of those things in the therapy realm, but also exploring who else you may be able to connect with and who I can work with collaboratively to help you make the best progress and get the most out of your treatment with me and somebody else. So that is where my niche is. That is what I really enjoy. If you're struggling with a client, I am happy to consult with you and or see those clients if that's not the right fit for you. I'd love to work with them. And yeah, I think for me, I'm also working on my health journey. And so I started talking about that. So hopefully in the new year, sometime soon, I'll get the results back from my test results and may be able to hear about some of those things and share with you so that I can show you, along with whatever you're doing, that I am making those changes as well. So it's been a year, 2025. I am looking forward to 2026, and I hope that you are too. I am grateful for anybody that follows me, that likes my posts, shares my posts. I am grateful for all of my colleagues, all of the people that come and attend my sessions, that attend our luncheons or events that we host. I really appreciate you sharing and spreading the word and really just making this work. It wouldn't be possible without any of you. So thank you all for being there, for attending, for coming. I'm really grateful, forever grateful for you, because this wouldn't be possible without you. So I can't wait for the upcoming years and see where this takes us and how we can grow this community. I love being a part of the community and having more counselors and mental health professionals and us being able to meet and talk and grow and, refer to each other. I am not everybody's cup of tea. And so I'm happy to refer to people who may be the right fit for you and vice versa. I want that as well. So happy 2025. I hope it was good for you. And if not, that positive mindset that 2026 is right around the corner and we can make those New Year's resolutions, but don't let them fade. At the end of January, let them continue and grow. And I would be happy to be part of your plan if that is something that you are wanting to change for 2026. Thank you all again for a great year. I look forward to next year. Merry Christmas, happy holidays, and a very happy new year to all of you.